You've just left the map minder, and now you're headed back to your room. You have every intention of getting a good night's sleep before you head off for your adventure the next morning. You walk down a dimly lit street, lined with cobblestones. Just before you reach the door to the inn, you notice a woman sitting on a small bench alongside the road. She has silver white hair, and her eyes are piercing emerald. Come, my child. Have a seat next to me. Are you the stranger everyone's been talking about? Oh, I thought you might be. I hoped that I'd get a glimpse of you before you headed out tomorrow. Oh, everyone's talking about your journey. I suppose it's a bit of luck that you ran into me this evening, in fact. You see, I'm the resident fortune teller. Would you like me to tell your fortune for a silver coin? Ah, lovely. Well, there are a few different things I like to do before I read the rune stones, you see. Can I have a look at your hand, please? Oh, so many lines. What a story they tell. You see this line here that runs the length of your palm. This one is your lifeline. It says that you will lead a long and much talked about life. Your story will be one for the history books, that it will. And this line, well, this line is the passion line. You see the way it veers off here in the center of your hand? This tells me that you will find 3 great loves in your life. Now, that's not to say that you'll have 3 great romances, just that you will have a passion for 3 very important things in your life. I once knew a man who had such a passion for nature that he eventually turned into an oak. I dare to say that the spell the witch placed upon him didn't help matters much in that regard. But still, I like to think that he would have wanted it that way. Now this line here in the center, dear, this is your luminous line. Yours shines quite brightly. I've seen some dark lines in recent years, but yours glows with a rather unique intensity. Oh, your hands do tell quite the tale, child. Now, is it all right if I touch your hair? I'm going to gently feel your scalp and then make my way to the ends of your tendrils. Believe it or not, you can tell a lot about a person by their hair. Lovely structure. I can see there's a great amount of truth and spirit in you. You would only lie if absolutely necessary, and you would never think of harming another live creature. You're a gentle soul, to say the least, but fierce when the situation calls for strength and courage. Oh, lovely. I can see that your journey here was not an easy one. There were many years of struggles before you stumbled upon the portal to our land. I can see that worry plagued your mind. Panic settled in every now and again. But all of that is through now. You've left that behind in the old world, and in this enchanted, altogether magical land, you'll find a destiny that is most remarkable. I'd like to read the rune stones now, if you like. If you don't mind. Let me see here. Let me get them ready for you. Put them on this plank here on the bench. Oh, I always travel with my rune stones. You never know when you'll need them. You are the 454th person I've read for in my lifetime. Then again, I don't know if you can count that man from the Garden of Origins. He was merely a shadow of himself. In fact, I'm not quite certain he was a man at all. But, for posterity's sake, I'll just count him as well. Oh, my stones. Aren't they lovely? I actually got them from, well, where you're headed tomorrow, Chrysanthemum Cove. I collected them from the shore. I must warn you, even before I read the stones, that Chrysanthemum Cove can be a rather dangerous place. You see, We have an uneasy alliance with the Mer people. They still believe that this land belongs to them, even though they cannot inhabit it. Sometimes they get a bit uncomfortable about us encroaching upon their territory, so I must warn you to be cautious. Wouldn't want anything to happen to you now, would we? Ah, the stones. Now they're all turned over, dear. I'd like for you to pick 3. Lovely. And your second choice? And your third? Perfect. These are the 3 you've chosen. Now, are you sure about that, dear? All right then. I'll turn them over for you. This first stone has 3 marks, outlined by a circle. This stone tells me of your journey. It says that you will be forced to face many dangers along the way. There will be people who will try to sway you from the path, distract you from your purpose. There are those who do not have your best interest in mind. And these are the individuals you need to be wary of. Now let me feel the stone and see what else it has to say. This stone tells me that you'll meet 4 very important strangers along your path. Now let me clarify that you'll be meeting a variety of people whom you have never met. But these 4 particular individuals are of great significance. There will be a seer. However, the seer is quite unique. She is able to tell the future, the past, and the present. But she will only answer one question. So be careful of what you ask. She may seem cold-hearted, but it is from all bitterness she's encountered in the world. And there will be another woman. She will look far younger than her actual years. She has a rather unique sense of humor. But she has the best intentions at heart. Many people fear her, but it is only because of her immense power and talents. The third is a kind-hearted gnome. She invents amazing things, and she has a bag that's bigger on the inside than it looks on the out. She will be very useful to you. It may even serve as a companion for part of your journey. And the 4th The fourth individual, from what I can tell, is a fate. She is a spirit of immense elegance and beauty. But she will make you endure a test to prove your worth. But if you pass, you will learn a secret that has remained hidden for many centuries. But I'm seeing one other rare person you will encounter. She's far removed from the others, hidden in the background somewhere. Yes. I see a stranger along the road. Her motives are rather shady, and in the shadow obscured from my view. I cannot see whether she is friend or foe. But you will run into her in the coming days. Be careful. Don't be afraid to question what drives her. I cannot see her face. It's hidden by a veil of some sort. But her hands are pale. She wears a dress made of lavender and sage. That's all the stone is telling me. But let's take a look at the second stone, shall we? The stone is a line with 3 squares. This tells me that you are hiding a secret. A secret that you may not even know you possess. It's been tucked away within the folds of your mind for so long that it's become a part of you, a part of your subconscious. But during your journey, it will come to the surface, float up to the top of your head, and suddenly everything will become so much clearer. And this third stone is a leaf, a golden orb in the center. This stone is one of mystery. It's quite fascinating, actually, I must say. I rarely see this stone during my readings. In fact, the last time I saw this was when I did a reading for your predecessor, the first word collector. I'm seeing something different this time around. There's trouble trouble in the realm that very few people know about. And you, I'm afraid, my dear, are caught up right in the midst of it, even though you may not be aware. There's also so much beauty. So many amazing things lie ahead of you. And each adventure will unfold a tale that people will talk about for years to come. You'll not only learn more about our land, but about yourself and your place within the universe. That's all I can see from that stone. I hope that my reading has given you some direction as you move forward upon your path. I'd like to give you a gift, in fact. This is an enchanted stone. It's fished from the bottom of Chrysanthemum Grove. You see the way it glows and lets off a pale blue light. That's the spell that's been placed upon it. Slowly but surely charging. It's been steadily increasing in color and hue for many years now. But when you came into the realm a few days ago, well, let's just say it virtually caught fire. The color was so bright that I had to shield my eyes from it. And that's when I knew. That's when I knew that someone altogether amazing and unique had ventured into our little land. This stone will protect you. Now I cannot tell you how or from what, but I can tell you that it will work when you most need it. Do not use the stone lightly, and do not show it to anyone else, because it does possess an immense power. But I'm leaving it in your capable hands. I know that you'll look after it. See that it is prized among all other things. Now I must go, child. It's getting late and I'm tired, and you must prepare for tomorrow. But it has been a pleasure meeting you today. And I hope that the dangers, perils that await you are far outweighed by the remarkable experiences that are on the horizon.